Mariners in their home whites have taken them out. It was just a couple of years ago when Bryce Miller began the season as the Mariners' top pitching prospect. He would make his major league debut in early May against these Athletics inside the Coliseum. Really ties him up on a curveball that dives down and in on Soderstrom. That's the first strikeout of the season for Bryce Miller. 2-2 from Bryce Miller. He put him away. And the curveball gets Soderstrom for the second straight at bat. He locked him up, a heater at the knees, and Bryce Miller gets out of a jam and he leaves him loaded. This kicks away from Cal on a swing and a miss. He's really leaned on that curveball tonight. Bryce Miller has. There's out number 2.
Ready for his second start of the season and his first career start against San Francisco. Bryce 0 for 1 to start the year.
Swing and a miss. He really elevates the heater and picks up his first strikeout tonight.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. A beautiful curveball out of the zone. Huff chases. That's the second punch out for Miller. Swung on and missed. Down goes Wade as he swings through. Miller goes 1-2-3.
Miller's 0-2. A check swing and he goes around. And Bryce Miller strikes out Fitzgerald on 3 pitches.
And we've seen this pitch, this knuckle curve, be so effective. It just starts in the zone and just continues to drop off the table.
Against these Rangers, 0-3 in his career with an 8.64.
He locked him up. There's another 4-seamer. First strikeout tonight for Miller. Garcia takes off, a wave and a miss, a throw down but wide. Stolen base for Garcia, a strikeout to Jock Peterson. A wave and a miss, chasing well off the plate. Fourth strikeout for Bryce Miller.
Miller gets him with a slider right here.
And he gets him. Curveball beneath the zone, strikes out high. The Mount Ange making his 4th start of the season.
Yeah, and we have seen him use his slider quite a bit versus right-handed batters. He uses that split early in games, his knuckle curve throughout versus lefty.
On the edge for strike 3 call. And a good start for Bryce Miller. Focus on the 4 others. The rotation numbers are actually quite strong. A swing and a miss going right after him, challenging him with 96, and Bryce Miller looking very good through the first couple of batters. Strike 3 called. He sears the edge at 97 miles an hour, and Bryce Miller just spun his best inning this year. 7th pitch of the at-bat on the way. And he gets a swing and a miss. Another 96-mile-an-hour bolt from Bryce Miller. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He changes speeds on him and picks up another strikeout. That's 5 punch-outs over the first 2 innings from Bryce Miller. Another 0-2. And he got him losing his helmet. 96-mile-an-hour fastball up and in. That's the 6th strikeout for Miller.
His splitter's just no fair. 85 miles per hour on the 0-2 pitch and then just comes up and in.
3 pitches and he blows the doors off them. That is strikeout number 7 for Bryce Miller. Another 1-2. That is on the edge. A fastball, strikeout number 8 for Bryce Miller. He has been something else tonight in Cincinnati through 5.
His last time out, just the 5 innings we know was cut short a little bit, but the 8 strikeouts and the big reason getting back to that fastball.
He got him, and there goes the bat. That's a pretty dramatic first strikeout of the game for Bryce.
And need some extra pine tar on this thing, but the split right there, going fishing for it, loses the bat.
So aggressive, chasing that splitter well off the dish. That's a big strikeout for out number 1.
This is a really good one. So that ball just kind of tailing away. No chance.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Really got him waving outside that sweeping breaking ball. 3rd strikeout tonight for Bryce Miller.
It's a good feeling when you can get that breaking ball down below the strike zone, execute with 2 strikes, put someone away, take a breath. You got 2 outs.
Well, that breaking ball gets a strikeout to Casas. That's the 4th from Bryce Miller.
Sharper breaking ball. Tristan Casas just continues to struggle. That's a pitch that he can usually handle when he's on.
Miller on the bump tonight for the Mariners. He's making start number 6. Facing the Angels here tonight, and you were mentioning the fastball earlier against a team that swings and misses a lot. Maybe this is the start that kind of gets him catapulted into the next month of the season. That's a kind of a feeble swing and a miss from Shonowell.
This is a good split. Big weapon against lefties.
Swing and a miss. The split finger puts Adele away for round number 3. Now that is a good sign. 96, top of the zone, and a big swing and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss. 4th strikeout for Miller tonight.
You know, we talk about Trout, how good he is down in the strike zone. That's a pitch you're going to be so careful with. This is a split.
Gets the call just off the plate. There's out number 1. Swing and a miss as Neto is saying that he got a piece of it. The home plate umpire is not buying it. That's Jim Wolf.
Who is back from the injured list. It is his first start in a couple of weeks for Seattle.
Incredible stuff. Look for that 4-seam at the top and the split knuckle curve, though. That's going to be his bread and butter today.
1-2 on a check swing. He did go at strike 3. Bill Miller over at first makes the call, and Buxton punches out at the hand of Miller. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Breaking ball down and in. Back-to-back strikeouts in Miller's return.
This is the Miller we saw last year. 4 seams at the top, splits down and away, and then works off that with that good knuckle curve.
Little check swing grounder back to Miller at the mound, and he'll sling it on to first to get out number 1.
What he did so good right here was he stayed low. Sometimes if you stand straight up into that throw, you can spike it in the ground or lose it high. But watch how he stays into his legs. That was done perfectly.